This ranked season matchup begins with a strike. Foul ball. The pitch. A pitch for the Gophers. Ground ball to the left side. Arenado collects it. Toss to Alonso for the out. Willie Castro strolls to the dish.
Willie Castro.
Swung on. Hit hard to left center. Puts it away for the out. Kyle Schwarber now at the plate.
Designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Fouled away. And the lefty sets, kicks, fires. Ground ball to the right side. Lau. Throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Paxton. Clayton Kershaw on the hill to start the bottom of the first. You're the one in the driver's seat today. Time to find out where we're headed. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the first. Lau will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Bobby Witt Jr. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. And the lead runner stops at second, and the first batters of the inning have reached base. And now, Willie Castro. Alonso moves under it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes ball one. Two-0 the count now. Garcia waits. Makes it 2-2. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. Kershaw picks up the K in a big spot. Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Misses with another fastball. It's 2-0. Here comes a pitch. That's in the dirt. Outside, ball four. He walked him, and that loads the bases. Chipper Jones comes up with a full house. Misses the plate with a curveball. Fouls it. The pitch. In the air, headed to left. Bellinger turns right on the move. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Multiple hits in the inning, but failed to score any runs. Kazuma
Leading
Okamoto,
off,
ready to
third
go.
baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
That's a foul ball. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. It's belted. Everyone knew it as soon as they heard it. Perfect, perfect, and it's gone. Home run. A great job of attacking the fastball. All over it. Cody Bellinger comes to the plate after the leadoff homer. Looking changeup, Bellinger comes up with a base hit. That'll put him aboard. And the hits just keep coming.
Batting sixth.
Pete Alonso in the box with a runner on first. Ripped on the ground to third. Feed to second, there's one. Relay to first, double play. Getting ready to hit, Fred Lynn.
Center fielder, Fred Lynn.
Swung on and lifted to left. Castro drifts under it. Brings it in for the third out. So they get a run in the inning. And now they're ahead. Sedan Rafaela, ready to roll.
Center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Fouls it. Out of the zone.
That's off the plate.
Two one is the count now. That's a strikeout. Kershaw picks up the K. Here's Nolan Arenado in the box now. Swinging first pitch, and it pays off. This one is very well struck. Going back and gone. A home run. He knew it was gone as soon as he hit it. Contreras gets a turn at the plate following that blast from Nolan Arenado. Swings, and now this one is hit well too. I think they just went back to back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run. Sorry for the replay. You'll get them back. Bobby Witt Jr. comes to the plate now following the solo home run. Went with the curve. That's the most common first pitch we've seen from him today. Misses the plate with the fastball. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Witt retired. Brandon Lau is the batter now. 1 for 1, singled to left his first time up.
Brandon Lau.
Delivers a ball. Went with the slider, but misses. Hits it foul. Here comes a pitch. fouled away. 2-2. Here comes. Still breathing. Another 2-2. Slider. Strike three. And that's the inning. The Gorillas play 2 runs in the frame, and now they're up a run. William Contreras gets us going this inning.
Contreras.
In the air to left center. Brings it in, and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. A member of the spring breakout series now, Max
Number
Clark.
84.
Swing, misses the cutter. Not your pitch, and you knew it. And fouls it. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Changeup is fouled away, stays alive. Another 1-2. Misses the zone for a ball. Swings, hits a ground ball to second. Lau sends it to first. And 2 gone. Ceddanne Rafaela peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. On a line towards center. Hauls it in. That ends the inning. That wraps up the top of the 3rd. We'll be right back. Back here in a 1-run game, Willie Castro will try his luck now against the future Hall of Famer Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 after popping up in foul ground by the first base bag. In his first at bat, hit hard to right center field. Lynn on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away. Can't miss this guy at the plate. Adolis Garcia is jacked. Fans started calling him the Incredible Hulk of Clearwater during spring training. Found the target to start the AB. That's foul. Adolis ready. Stays in the fight. Lefty kicks and delivers. Staying alive.
Now pitching.
The Tigers make a change on the mound as they turn to Nolan McLean. He's into the game with the bases empty. Strike three. Sends the first batter he faces back to the dugout. Pete Alonso comes to the plate in this 9-inning game. Worked to walk his first time up. Delivers a sweeper, but it misses the plate. Swings, hits a ground ball to third, and that goes foul. It's the fastball that misses. Hit hard on the ground up the middle. Castro sends it to first, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they only send 3 batters to the dish, and it's still a 1-run game. Willie Castro gets the inning going with his team down a run. Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Witt. Now the throw to first on the run. And there's 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1. Grounded out in his first at bat. But that wasn't your fault. That was his fault, I'm sure. That's foul. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kazuma Okamoto.
Third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Oh, 1 to start. Fly ball, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Down in order they go. And the margin remains just 1 run. Chipper Jones bats first this inning. 1 at bat so far, he flew out. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Brings it in. 1 down in the bottom of the 4th. Ceddanne Rafaela shuffles to the plate for his next at bat.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
Catches a piece. The 0-1. That's drilled, and it sounded like it hit the sweet spot. It was. It's out of here. Not fooled in the slightest. And that makes it 3 home runs in the game for this squad. Not thrilled about this replay either, if I'm being honest. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Way back, and it's out of here. They've gone back to back. We're going to roll with the punches here. They hit the replay button. Contreras takes the ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Swings and clubs 1. Still in the air. Wall ball. He's charging towards second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
At the plate for the Gorillas.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. William Contreras in position to be driven home. Off the plate, that's a ball. It's the sweeper that misses. On a line. Witt retired. And he won't go for 3rd. Stays put at 2nd with 2 away. Now a chance for Brandon Lowe. Swung on. Broken bat grounder to 3rd. Barehands it. Tough play. On the money. Nice play. A fun way for the defense to end the inning. And now they'll look to keep the momentum going. Back here in a 3-run game, Cody Bellinger hits leadoff this frame. He singled to right in his first trip. In the air to center. Rafaela showcasing his wheels. Makes the catch. Pete Alonso is the next to hit.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Hit on the ground, and it goes up the middle for a base knock.
Now batting for Boston.
Fred Lynn at the dish with a runner on first. 1-0 the count. Off the plate. Swung on, and that ball is well hit. Pulled to right, way back there, and gone. A home run. And now it's just a 1-run game as they cut into the deficit. William Contreras digs in at the plate after the 2-run homer. How did you not swing at that pitch? The Tigers have pushed across a pair of runs so far this inning. That's a base hit. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense.
Right fielder, number
Max
84.
Clark in the box with a runner on first. Grounded out to second his first time up. Went with the cutter. Been his favorite pitch so far. The heater misses for a ball. Sneaks through, base hit. That turns the lineup over. Don Rafaela at the dish and still looking for a hit. No strikeouts, though, so gotta figure the BABIP gods will shine down soon. Ryan Helsley, the new arm in this ranked season matchup. Stays on the cutter long enough to foul it away. And the righty kicks and delivers. Skips up some dust. Runners stay anchored. Safe to say you made the right choice. And the 1-1. In the air, headed to right center. Garcia settles under it. Brings it in. And that's out number 2. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Stepping in, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Not chasing. Count runs to 1-1. In the air, out to center. Witt moves under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They played 2 runs in the frame and now trail by a run. Willie Castro leads off the inning.
Left fielder, Willie Castro.
Starts with a strike. In the air to left. Bellinger trying to get to it. Puts it away for the out. Adolis Garcia shuffles into the box. Struck out on a sinker last time.
Adolis Garcia.
Into center field, that falls for a hit.
At the plate for for the moon.
Here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
That was easy on the eyes. No balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Goes back to the sweeper. Lifted in the air to right center. Castro waiting for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now 2 away. The batter now, Chipper Jones.
Designated hitter, Chipper Jones.
Cleared the hips early. Swings and lifts one to left. Bellinger drifts back. Squeezes it. That's the inning. We've played 5. Back in a flash. Kyle Schwarber gets lead off this inning.
Kyle Schwarber.
That's a strike to start this AB. Swing and a ball popped up. Witt gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Kazuma Okamoto ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Fouls away, 1-0-1. Okamoto pops out. We see Bellinger at the dish. This dude is a Little League World Series standout. That is pretty cool. Cutter misses the mark. It's the fastball for a strike. Right on the screw. Bounces off the wall. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Pete Alonso steps in.
Alonso.
That's about as close as it gets, and you still let it go. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit. Bellinger rounds third, headed for the plate, and he scores easily. It's 4-4.
Now batting for Boston.
Fred Lynn at the dish after the game-tying single. Throws one in the dirt. No advance, and that's ball 1. Tigers, runner at first with 2 away. Fly ball center field. He's got it, and that's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 6th, and now we're all tied up. Ceddanne Rafaela is the leadoff hitter this inning.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
The count is 1-0. In the air, headed to right. Clark makes the play. Nolan Arenado rolls to the plate.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
That's a ball. It's 2-0.
Outside.
Castro boots it. Still manages a throw.
No,
They
he's
get the
out.
out. Good recovery. It wasn't easy following the misplay. Next to the plate in this 9-inning game, William Contreras. Toss that in the air fryer. Goes back to the sinker. Bashes one deep. That one looks like trouble. Contreras around first. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and back to the top of the order.
At the plate for the Moon, the shortstop.
Here's the dynamic Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt Jr.
First pitch is off the plate.
That's inside.
Zips a fastball, but off target. Stays with it. Foul. Hits it right back to the pitcher. The throw to first. That ends the frame. We head to the 7th. The 8th spot leads us off next. We're level at 4 as we march on in this one. William Contreras. This is going in this frame. Mason Miller, the new arm. He comes into this game in a huge spot. Contreras hitting leadoff, and he looks at ball 1. Dodge that pitch like Neo, kid. 2-1 is the count now. Fly ball to right. Garcia bolting towards it. Stretches out and hauls it in. Max Clark digs in.
Right fielder, number 84.
Check swing appeal, and they rule it no swing. Tigers, 1 down, bases empty. 1-1 now. Not gonna lie, tough for my eyes to keep up with all these fastballs. Into center field, that falls for a hit.
Now batting for
Ceddanne Rafaela at the plate. Hasn't reached first today, but that'll change eventually. Safe. What a time to steal. This certainly makes things a bit more interesting now, doesn't it? In the air, headed to center. Rafaela with an easy look. Clark tags up. And he gets to third safely, moving up on the flyout, and there are 2 gone. Willie Castro steps up with the go-ahead run at third. Count is 0-1. A little out front, he swings through it. Elite focus laying off that pitch. Clark at third with 2 away. Snags it. Great swing, but baseball is hard. Stepping aside now for a moment. We'll be back before you know it. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Brandon Lott at the plate leading things off. In the bottom of the Ozzie Albies gets a chance as a pinch hitter, and represents the go-ahead run in this game. That's the ticket. Line drive. Makes the grab, one down. In the box now, it's Willie Castro.
Left fielder, Willie Castro.
Willie, willing, and able. The count is 0-2. Fly ball to left. Castro flies out. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Hard ground ball to second. Inning over. So we head to the 8th, and we're still. Kyle Schwarber leads off the top of the 8th in a close one. Starts the at-bat with a strike. Check swing, did he go? It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. The 1-1 now. Late with the swing there. Fly ball to right center. And it drops. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard. Kazuma Okamoto at the dish with a runner on first. Swings and drills one. Garcia giving his all, and there's a hit. Schwarber round second, headed for third. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. An important at-bat coming up here for Cody Bellinger. Left side, but foul. Tigers have 2 runners aboard. Ground ball to short. To first, and he beats the throw. Everyone's safe. He Alonso in the box against Josh Hader with the bases loaded. Time to dance. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Misplays it. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. Fred Lynn strolls to the dish with a lead now, thanks to that important swing we just saw. Squares one up. It's headed out of here. Gone. Home run. Stepped in the box, ready to swing it, and guessed right with the pitch. Great execution. I was just thinking we should see that one again. William Contreras at the dish now, following the grand slam. Good luck following that up. In the air to right. Garcia galloping towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Max Clark comes up to bat in the 8th. 0-1 the count. Bunting for a hit. Sends it to first. Barely caught him for the out. Close play. Ceddanne Rafaela steps in the box. Still looking for a hit today, but potentially just saving some magic for this AB. Catches a piece. The Tigers have pushed across 5 runs so far this inning. And it goes straight back. Foul. And a base hit laced into right. And that keeps the inning going. Willie Castro in the box with a runner on first. A World Baseball Classic card takes the mound. Adam Ottavino Late jump, and Contreras has a chance to show off his arm. Aggressive swing on the first pitch, and well struck. Going back, and on its way out of here for a home run. I hope nobody was emotionally attached to that ball because we're not getting it back. Kyle Schwarber, the next card off the deck. Fastball off the plate. Stayed off that edge pitch. That's big league discipline right there. Goes back to the sinker. Here's the pitch. On the ground to Ozzie Albies. Out number 3. So they score. Pete Alonso leads things off in the bottom of the 8th. Goes foul. Did you hear that? Was that thunder in the distance? No, it was a perfect blast. A no-doubt home run. So now they trail by 6 runs late in this game. Chipper Jones gets a chance to keep chipping away at the deficit following the home run.
Now pitching.
So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Helsley. The Tigers make the decision after their grip on the lead loosened a bit. Not late. Fires a fastball but misses the zone. Empty swing at the cutter. Down on strikes. Ryan Helsley sends him packing. Ceddanne Rafaela shuffles to the plate. Out of the zone for a ball. Playing frisbee out there. Clark turns, moving to his left. Got it. Had to earn that catch. Nolan Arenado up next to the dish.
Nolan Arenado.
Swings, puts it on the ground to short. Rafaela on the run, throw to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here in a 6-run game. Kazuma Okamoto, the first to hit this inning. And it's grounded foul. Doesn't connect. He was late. There's the strikeout. You can't do it any quicker than that. Here's Cody Bellinger at the plate. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting for the Tigers, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso comes to the plate in the final frame. Drills one deep. Going back. Gone. Home run. Not wasting any time settling into the at-bat. Instead, takes a healthy cut on the first pitch and sends it out. Fred Lynn in the box and showcasing boosted attributes as a P4 car. It gets down for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting for Boston, catcher.
Now it's the catcher, William Contreras. And that's sent foul. The Tigers position nicely for a Time and Dynasty win. 1-1 the count. Deceptive cutter, swing and a miss. Runner goes, and it's a late start. Tag, save, stolen base. Lifted in the air to center. Rafaela sprinting towards it, makes the catch, inning over. The Tigers score a run in the frame, and now they lead it by 7. Here we go. It's the final stop, which isn't bad news for you. You're in the driver's seat. I just love it when a plan comes together. Contreras up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Lifted in the air to left. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
At the plate for the Moon.
Witt will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from William Contreras. Out of the zone with the cutter. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit and a good look for the World Baseball Classic collection. And that makes it 2 runners aboard. And now they're cooking with gas. Ozzie Albies up now with runners at first and second. Now who's supposed to hit that? Hauls it in. One gone now. Digging in, Willie Castro. Tough day at the plate for him. But I would blame the card if I were you. That doesn't catch the zone. Lifted in the air to left center. Bellinger under this one. Hauls it in, 2 away. And he won't go for third. Stays put at second with 2 away. Down to the last out at All-American Park. Early swing, foul. Gorillas with runners at first and second, 2 down. Hit to right, and that should do it. Out of here. Right off the bench, he comes through with a pinch hit home run. Now that's clutch. Alonso gets a chance to follow up that swing from Bryce Harper. Misses the plate, but swings at the breaking ball. Goes back to the slider. Delivers a cutter out of the zone. Bears down and finds the zone. 1 pitch away from a ranked season win. Swings, and now this one is hit well too. I think they just went back to back. They did. Make it a double. Another home run.
Now pitching.
Devin Williams takes over for his team in this ranked season matchup. Save opportunity for him right here. Jones swings through it for strike 1. Strike 2, and he might try that pitch one more time. Swings, hits a ground ball to short. Rafaela. The final out is made, and they do something that is not easy to do. Win a game in ranked seasons. I applaud you. Well done. I make this mode look a lot harder than you just did.